Something that those close to me are aware of is that I cry very rarely. In fact, I cry so rarely that I once wondered if I was sociopathic. I know now that this isn't the case. I'm actually quite empathetic. I just don't really show it through tears. But all of that is to say that heartwarming movies about children with their parents or grandparents can sometimes pull on my heartstrings and get me pretty choked up. Coco, Inside Out, and 8th Grade are three such examples that I can use to prove to myself that I am, in fact, not heartless. As a teacher, I have a bell assignment every day where I tell my students to write in their journals. There will be a prompt projected onto the screen for them to answer in their respective journals. Sometimes the question is about history, and other times the prompt is personal, but it is a good way to get class started each day. Many of my students look forward to it. But one of the questions that I ask every year is, where is your favorite place? And in my 4 years of teaching, I've given the same answer every time. The Kaysville Taco Time. Now, this is not fully accurate. It's probably not my favorite place in the world. I don't know if I would want to spoil my favorite place in my classroom or on this video, but the Kaysville Taco Time does hold a special place in my heart. It was a favorite lunch spot for myself, my sister, and my mom when she was single and just trying to make ends meet, and it would continue to be a favorite place of ours for years to come. I'm not sure that this taco time is all that special of its own merit. It's mostly run by teenagers from Davis High School. It's always a little bit messy, and it always has Fox News cranked up just a little bit too loud in the background. But I never noticed those things as a third grader. I noticed that they had a pretty tasty chicken ranchero burrito, a salsa bar for their tater tots, and that they would bring around complimentary Mexi Ice. Now, I don't know what Mexi Ice is, and I don't need you to tell me. I just know that it's kind of like fruity ice cream, but it's not ice cream, and that for some reason a shot glass worth of it is always enough. But in all reality, it's not any of those things that I just mentioned that make this taco time special. Not really. I like it because my mom likes it. And how do I know that? Well, because I never really go there without her. I can count on one hand the number of trips that I have taken to the Kaysville Taco Time without my mother. Places can absolutely be special on their own, but those places are few and far between. A Mexi Ice is just soft serve without my mom to share it with. And a salsa bar is just kind of gross and sticky without being huddled over it with my sister, deciding which flavor to try this time. And the chicken ranchero burrito? Well, I don't really do meat anymore, so it's not that either. So on Yelp, I am tempted to give the Kaysville Taco Time a 5 out of 5. Tagline, my favorite place in the world. But who knows? I might just be into the company that I get to share it with.